with Peter Morentzos. Very exciting time for you, but also probably a very sad time because the Queue de Cheval will no longer be intact in its original location as of July 1st.
That's right, that's right. Anyways, it is sad. It is sad because we've been there for almost 15 years. But due to real estate development and, you know, profits in real estate, decisions have to be made. So we made that decision. We knew that there was going to be a problem eventually with the digging and the pounding and the piling and the underpinning, and it would have caught up to us eventually. So, you know, we had to cut that out now.
Okay, so you're on Rene Levesque Boulevard, right near the Bell Center, right off of Mountain Street. You've been there for almost 15 years. You have partners, so you own the trademark, you own the name, but your partners decided that they were going to build on their parking lot. That's where all the problems surfaced, correct? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, the Queue de Cheval is a Peter Morentzos concept, and it's held by Morentzos Restaurant Group. It's a trademark. It's that operation that I had partners in had a license to use that name and concept. So we were partners in the operations with the Metropolitan Parking people. And yeah, they decided that they wanted to do a building, and this was like about 8 years ago this started, this whole conversation. It's just that as we got closer and closer to what you see today, called the icon, the building, I mean, there was a lot of conversations in between. You know, we just couldn't come see eye to eye on how this was going to take place. So they opted to offer me to buy me out of our operations. The name strictly belongs to us. I mean, that was the deal. I mean, it was a cash settlement, and the fact that we can, you know, we're going to take our concept and leave. And now what they're going to do inside the building, I have no idea. Yes, many people have told me that they have proclaimed that the restaurant is going to stay open and the staff are going to stay and yada, 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 which at the end of the day, it could very well be true. But the problem with that is that nobody knows. And when nobody knows something, especially in a city like this, hotels, concierges, hotel managers, taxi drivers, limo drivers, airport services, the Bureau, tourism, when they don't know what's going to happen, it just doesn't make sense to me, and you know how they're proceeding and what they're saying to the staff. But rest assured, but when November comes around over here, I'm hoping and praying that a lot of my staff follow me.
So we're here in basically a shell of a building right now. It's got a lot of your work is going to start soon. But first of all, you were fortunate to find a building right around the corner. So for your regular customers, people going to a Habs game, everything else, it's really not an inconvenience. And
it was one of our strategies. We didn't want to leave this quadrant. We definitely wanted to stay within this quadrant, about at least a block radius around the Bell Center. And it took a little bit of time. You know, it wasn't. Our search started about 1.5 years ago, knowing that this was coming up somehow, you know, and this was actually the building that you're in right now is actually the house of the new Queue de Cheval. It has a historic element to it. It was part of the Molson's Heritage Foundation, and what you can see from the background over here, this is all going to be gone. It's going to be a new 3-story, 12,000 square foot building.
It must be sad for you because you haven't set foot in the queue that you built. You're probably the most successful one of all your over 50 or so that you've done in your lifetime.
I'm sad and I'm not sad. I'm sad only because, you know, like it took 15 years to produce something of that nature, at that quality for the city of Montreal. And of course, you know, we did everything on a North American platform, which took us to a global platform. And the fact that we put so much effort into that location, you know what? You know, in the real estate world, they say don't fall in love with gyprock. But, you know, I'm not like that. I do fall in love. And it has a little bit of a pain for me. But I'm also a type of person over here that absolutely needs excitement and, you know, adrenaline pumping through my veins. And there's nothing that can satisfy that particular urge than new construction and a new development for the Queue to bring it up to another level. And this is where we are right now.
The fact is that, you know, you've been a success story all your life. How many, over 50, over 60, how many have you created? Any concepts you've created in your lifetime?
We've created 8 different restaurant concepts, and I've built now upwards of 70 or 72 restaurants.
Yeah, so I mean, the fact is that I guess at this stage of your life, maybe you needed a new challenge, and this is kind of
actually
exciting.
Since 2008, it's the first time in 25 years that I don't have a place to hang my hat. I mean, I have restaurants abroad in licensed format, but it's the first time that in 25 years that I don't actually have a restaurant to go to and actually work. most of my restaurant developments has overlapped each other for years, but ever since 2008, 9, 10, where we suffered this economic trauma globally, it affected our development abroad and here also. So this is my first development in 3.5, almost 4 years, which is I'm like a junkie. I'm trying to get a fix here.
The Queue name has got a great reputation. So as of June 31st, at a certain time in the middle of the morning, your people are going to come in, and everything that's Queue is going to be gone from that building.
Between now and June 30th, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be now changing inside that place. A lot of anything that is proprietary to Queue de Cheval, from plates to pictures to whatever it is. The building itself, when we sold the assets, and the shares to our partners. So all of what you see, the kitchen equipment, the tables and chairs, and the color and the bricks, they all stay. I mean, anybody who will walk in there, would probably imagine that it could be the Queue. The only difference is going to be it's not going to be the same the wait staff, same uniform, same menu, same nothing.
It must be difficult on the staff, because that's, I mean, having been there before at the Queue, the staff is incredible. I don't think I've seen service like that at too many other places anywhere, not only in Montreal.
This staff is very special. I'll tell you, it's a type of place where a lot of the staff that have been in the business for several years have taken this place as, you know what, I'm going to finish my career with a place like this. That's the level of restaurant that this is. The staff have done an incredible job. I mean, we have really worked on service, and this is the situation. A lot of the staff who are very professional are affected. Of course they're affected. Nobody gives a 60-day notice. I mean, it was very difficult for us to actually say that to the staff, but the way things negotiated out, I had no choice. I could have done it 6 months ago, but I thought things maybe would have changed with the partnership. It didn't, so I had to tell them 60 days. Nobody tells the staff in 60 days, hey, I'm sorry, but the Queue is leaving. So yes, of course the staff are a little bit, sick. I mean, sick to their stomach, to tell you the truth. But I'm hoping for the best of them.
Yeah. Well, we wish you the best of luck, and I look forward to coming back here when this restaurant is in operation.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course.
Okay. Thanks, Peter.
Thank you.